Good morning, friends, and welcome to Story Time. My name is Ken Cruz, and I'm the Director of Christian Education and Youth Ministry at First Presbyterian Church in Valparaiso, Indiana. Friends, I pray that wherever life has led you in these unique and ever-changing times, that the breath of God has breathed hope and joy and love and peace into your day. Recently, in our Christian education time on Sunday mornings, we've been taking quite a bit of time to explore questions about God in these unique times. Questions like who and what and where and why and how. So I thought I'd share a book today with another big question. It's a book entitled, What is God? We experience God in a variety of unique ways. And this book invites us to think about God in yet another way. Friends, I hope that if you've been following along on our Sunday morning CE, you'll be able to experience this author's perspective on some of the theological and philosophical questions that we've been exploring together. This is a great book that a dear friend of mine bought for Owen when he was just a little guy. Owen's my son, and he's a teenager now. Again, this book is entitled, What is God? By Eitan Boritzer, and illustrated by Robbie Morantz, and read today with permission from Firefly Books. Let's dig in together and turn a few pages. I invite you to listen along and enjoy the images that were provided by Robbie Morantz. What is God? By Eitan Boritzer, and illustrated by Robbie Morantz. Read with permission from Firefly Books Limited, and entrusted to the children of the world. What is God? You are asking a very, very big question. Boys and girls, grown-ups and old people, everyone wants to know, what is God? People who live in forests and mountains, people who live in deserts, in cities, on farms. Everyone wants to know, what is God? Maybe we can't really talk about God because maybe we can't see God. Or maybe we can't hear God, or even taste or smell or touch God. Maybe we can only feel God like we can feel love, or like we can feel happy or sad. Maybe God is what you feel when you stand on a very high mountain and see a big, beautiful view all around you. Or maybe God is what you feel when you hear beautiful music, sometimes soft, sometimes loud. Or maybe God is what you feel when you see a million stars at night and you feel very small looking up at them. Maybe we can feel God when there is loud thunder or bright lightning outside our windows. Long ago, people thought that the sun was God, like a very strong and great light that shines through and around everything. But now, we know that the sun is just one star, and really just one small star in a big universe filled with millions of stars. A universe is everything. A universe is everything you can see when you look up at the stars at night. Some people think that God is an old man with a long white beard who sits up in the clouds and looks down at us all the time. They think that this God knows everything we do or say or even think. And when some people talk about this God, they look up at the clouds toward him. Sometimes this God is a nice old man, but sometimes this God is an angry old man. And some people think that if we are not good, this God will be angry with us. Next time you fly in an airplane, look out the window at the clouds. But you won't see that God there, because no one has ever seen that God. Maybe God is an eternal mystery. Eternal means forever and ever. And a mystery is like a big puzzle with lots of pieces you have to fit together. Is there anyone who can really tell us how all the many pieces of this big and forever puzzle called God fit together? Some people think that there are teachers who have been able to solve the puzzle, what is God? These teachers, men, women, and even children, have come from many places in the world and have talked in many different languages about the question, what is God? Some of these teachers still live today, but most of the great teachers lived long ago, and people passed their teachings along to their children, and so on. This passing on of the teachings went on for many, many years, and that's how many religions got started. A religion is a belief held by a group of people who all understand God in the same way, usually as one teacher taught them about God. People of the Christian religion understand God as the teacher Jesus Christ taught them about God. People of the Jewish religion understand God as the teacher Moses taught them about God. People of the Muslim religion understand God as the teacher Muhammad taught them about God. People of the Buddhist religion understand God as the teacher Buddha taught them. And there are many, many more teachers who have taught many, many different people, many, many different things about God. But if there are so many different ways to learn about the forever puzzle of God, how can we ever begin to understand God? We can start by reading different holy books. Most religions have a holy book in which someone wrote down what their teacher taught about God. People of the Christian religion read a holy book called the Bible. People of the Muslim religion read a holy book called the Quran. People of the Jewish religion read a holy book called the Torah. Buddhists read the Sutras, while Hindu people read the Vedas. You see, every religion is different, and people of every religion understand God in their own different way. Sometimes people of one religion want everyone to know what is God in the same way that they understand God. Sometimes people of one religion don't like people of another religion just because their religion is different, or they don't understand the other religion. And sometimes people of one religion start fights with people of another religion because they don't understand that most religions are almost the same. How are most religions almost the same? Most religions teach that you should be good to other people, just like you would want other people to be good to you. Most religions say that you should not lie. Most religions say that you should not steal. Most religions say you should not hurt people. There are many ways all religions are the same. If everyone thought about all the ways in which all the different religions are the same, maybe people wouldn't have so many fights about all the different answers to the question, what is God? Praying is a way to try to talk to God, and people of all religions pray. When people pray, they try to talk to God from very deep in their hearts about something that is very important to them. People pray to God in many different ways. People pray while sitting or standing, or they pray by reading from their holy book. And people of different religions pray in many different places called churches or synagogues or mosques or temples. But you can really pray anywhere, by your bed or in a park or on a mountain, as long as when you pray, you really mean it. But wait! We have only talked about the big religions. There are many people who believe that there are many gods, not just one God. And there are some places in the world where you are not allowed to talk about God, and where there are no places allowed to even pray to God. But in our country, we believe that everybody can pray according to his or her religion. And everybody is allowed to ask, what is God? There are many ways to talk about God. Does that mean that everything that everybody ever says about God is right? Does that mean that God is everything? Yes. God is everything great and small. God is everything far away and near. God is everything bright and dark, and God is everything in between. If everything is God, God is the last leaf on a tree. If everything is God, God is an elephant crashing through the jungle. If everything is God, then God is the hot wind in the desert, and God is the freezing snow in the winter, and God is the big yellow moon. If everything is God, then I am God. You are God. All of us are God. So when we pray to God, when people of all religions pray to God, we are really praying for that feeling, the feeling which connects all of us. When we pray to God, we are praying for that feeling of love to come to us and to everybody we know, maybe even to all those people we don't know, so that we can all be happy together or apart. And if you really want to pray to God, you can just close your eyes anywhere and think about that feeling of God that makes you part of everything and everybody. If you can feel that feeling of God, and everybody else can feel that feeling of God, then we can all become friends together, and we can really understand what is God. So if you really want to feel God, you can close your eyes now and listen to your breath go slowly in and out. And think how you are connected to everything, even if you are not touching everything. Try to feel how you are connected to your dad and how you are part of your mom. Try to feel how you are part of your whole family, like your brother or sister, your grandparents, your aunt or uncle, cousins, even your friends. And try to feel how all those people are part of a whole bigger family, and how all the families of the world, even those we can't see or touch, are really a part of you and your family. And if you can start to feel God like that, then maybe you will soon feel the whole answer to that very, very big question that everyone asks. What is God? Friends, I hope you enjoyed our story today. What is God? What a big question. We understand God in so many wonderful ways. Folks from all religions, even folks from the same religious tradition, understand God in different ways. But as Eitan shares with us, there are so many ways that we understand God in similar ways. So many ways that we understand God to be at work in the world in similar ways. However we understand God, my prayer is that we will be kind and generous and understanding and loving people of all traditions. And friends, I pray that you experience hope and love this day wherever you find yourself. And as a follower and lover of Christ, I pray that the peace of Christ be with you this day and always. Next week, we hope you'll join us again for story time. And feel free to join us Sunday mornings for worship online at 10 a.m. You can join us by following our Facebook page, First Presbyterian Church of Valparaiso, or go to our website at www.fpcvalpo.org. Click on the Sunday Worship tab and it will take you right to our live stream. You can also RSVP to Ken Cruz at fpcvalpo.org to receive a Zoom link to join us for Sunday morning coffee hour and Christian education. Until we see each other again, friends, peace and love.